I have a little bit of lag. I
Okay.
think I was shifting between recordings there. So let's go in. Dark End Tavern. F. And welcome to the inside. This is all the seating arrangement where people can sit and enjoy their drinks and tea and whatever. And this over here is like the shady gambling corner. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I
Out
was
here we have specialized seatings for all of the members of our server. We have you next to your lovely wife over here. Then we have Pegasus over next to me, and then we have the two brothers CBK and TWK here.
so I can tell that this was one of the
Yes,
first
it
buildings
was.
built.
But over here, I actually used to have a lot of wolves that were situated around the city for guarding and stuff. But they died because they
Yeah.
kept jumping to me when I was in stupid places. But this is actually their
Ah.
lodging solutions. This is where they where
Oh,
they go to sleep and rest up. And of course, there's some trees placed near them. Of course.
of
But if we go
course.
in again, as you can see over here, behind the counter there are some ovens to make food, and some food and drinks in already made in this.
And the basement entrance here
Yes,
is for the
that was for when you
corridor.
came in through the corridor, if you needed to go to the farm to get any of the meat. If we go upstairs, we'll have
Okay.
some rooms, which are where people can sleep, and of course the outdoor. Now, this is also where people can rest up, and then there are of course some sunbeds here for Celox and Skeo, because they didn't get one downstairs. Now, when you look above you right now, you will actually see a glass ceiling to get to keep all the rain out.
That's an interesting choice, seeing how everything else is kept
True
very,
that,
very
true that.
medieval.
But there are also windows in the buildings, all of them. Yes.
That's
But when
true.
you
That's
look
true.
up and you see it, it's actually different from me, because in this texture pack, if you link glass together, the difference between them, like the lines disappear. So what I have overhead here is one big sheet of glass that is connected all the way. You can only see the edges out around them. You cannot see anything beneath. So it is perfect transparency.
So, as I do hope and believe that every one of our viewers will have noticed by now, down in the corner of the screen, we are displaying some clips, some
Yes.
screenshots of whatever we see, but as Beyond Darkness sees them and as they were
Indeed.
intended to be
Because
seen.
this is a little bit different from how it was. But let's head inside again. And these rooms are
Indeed.
divided up into prices. This one is the most expensive room there is. It's for two people, and it has a very nice view over the city. Of course, views cost more. So, and
Oh yeah, you
oh
learned
yes,
that
I
in the
did.
USA did.
So if you,
So yeah, I don't know about this picture for you, but for me it looks like a skeleton sitting in a shoe.
for me,
A
it
sh
looks like a huge painting of the underground, basically, like a lot of cave systems and stuff. Yeah. And if we go
ah,
to the left here, one of the Mega rooms. Again, a little bit of everything you need, but one of the more affordable rooms if you don't have that much. So we head through here. You can of course see my castle on the right side. It's not functional, but we're not going to go up there just yet. We're going to take it through there at the end. This is the guillotine. Not the guillotine, the hangman's place.
the
Where
gallows.
the gallows, indeed. People who are opposing the Empire will be taken up and killed. So they'll be hanged. And this is probably the biggest difference that you will see between the texture packs, because this house was designed around my texture pack. So the two pictures that you have hanging on the outside here looks like a man and something else for you, where for me it actually looks like two banners.
Okay, because what I have here is a man
Yeah.
in a suit and I want to say German dude
Yeah,
on
something
a
like that.
unicycle.
But for me it looks like a blue and a red banner with two different symbols on it. So for me it looks very aesthetic. But let's head inside. Over here you will notice one of the biggest risks I took is actually making an actual fireplace around a wooden building.
Without
Well, if you
actually using
yes,
stone around
but if you look
that.
up, you can see that next to the fireplace there are 2 stone bricks placed, and around it is as well. That is the area. It is a one block radius around it. So and 4 above. And you have the kitchen over to the side here, and then upstairs you have basically the some pictures again, and the washing area.
Yeah, the pictures kind of work here with the
probably do.
original one. You have the Kung Fu man with the
Yeah.
god hand.
Mine,
and you have the hand.
yeah, mine it looks like a
with the
creeper
fire.
sucking out the soul of some dude. And this is the
Lovely.
washing area for when you get up in the morning and stuff. And in here you have the bedroom.
So a big house.
A big house, but somewhat minimalistic. Indeed, yes. Again, this is not really supposed to be like high-tech stuff. It is supposed to seem a little bit medieval with some additions like glass and stuff. So it will be a little bit different here and there. Now, if we go around here, this is where the slave or general population of the city come in. Out from here. And then, I haven't built it yet, but it will come at a later point. If you follow the gravel road down here, there's going to be a lily pad track out into the water, where there will actually be a little like swamp village where all of the working class people of the city lives. Whoa! Goddamn skeletons.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
I'm
run
just gonna
back
kill him
in.
and take his stuff. But so that is the entrance and exit for all the working class. And as you can see, to keep people in line and keep people more from doing any stupid stuff, here is a viewing area for the execution stand. This is the other places if more of the general population of the city needs to see an execution. This is where all of the criminals are mass killed, put up against the tied up against the poles, and then shot by guards.
That's true, but
this is
inadvisable.
my castle keep, if you want to call it. Again, you will notice when you get inside that it's a little bit minimalistic. There isn't really any place for me to sleep or anything, but that's bent on the theory that I don't sleep. Now, see, this is interesting. When I left to pick you up, there were 2 wolves sitting on each side of this thing, and they're gone now. So,
well, you were
they
just
probably
attacked,
jumped
so
to me.
they.
That's right. But they're somewhere in the ether now. Right, but this is my throne. This was actually supposed to be a portal to the Nether, but we found out that you can't actually link to different portals in the Nether. You actually have to make do with the ones that you have. So. This one would just connect to the one in base, and when I step through it again, I wouldn't come out here, which was the whole idea. And as you can notice that there are ever-burning flames in here as well, with netherrack around it, and then just put trapdoors around as well. Right, the first thing that we're gonna go see is this over here. No, actually we're gonna go to the left. Now, this door is open, but it shouldn't be. But if you step on that one here, the block here, you see, no, listen, and step off and step on again. I have a note block
So you have a
downstairs,
block somewhere.
because if you come through here, this door isn't supposed to be open from this way or from the other way. It is supposed to only be open from downstairs. So if you follow me, if you come down here to the left, you can see that there's actually a guard room, where all of the switches for all doors down here is. So if you switch the middle one, the door upstairs will actually close. So, and the note box is right behind this this one. So whenever someone, me or anyone else, needs to come down here, stepping on the note block will actually activate it for the guard, so he knows that someone is trying to come down. The one to the side here is for those. And I just need to see if... oh yeah, Oh, yeah, and you can't actually get in again that way from. So come back here. Yeah, we'll get to that side in a minute. All right.
Very well. It looked very,
It is.
very
It is. But
interesting.
around here, in here, is actually, and you can notice the change from normal stone to cobblestone, is actually because we're coming to the dungeon area.
Yes.
So you can just head inside. And if I close the doors here, you will have no way of getting out. There is no way to open these doors from the inside. Again, security is paramount. Now this cell is for all the people who are like high class, who actually who are just in here because they got drunk and stuff. So there will be one here for a night, and this one as well, a little bit more minimalistic. And then we come to the general cells, the cell where people who are really in for a screwed time is put. These ones. See, these one are 1 block cells. You don't go out, you don't go in, you just stand up all time. Yeah, you do go in.
Well,
but
you
yeah.
do actually go in.
But my kingdom is based upon a magical principle, a principle that is kind of taken from Richard from Looking for Group. That my subjects don't die. They basically stay young forever as long as they are feeded through my power. But that also means that if any of them does any stupid stuff and they're actually locked up in here, they can suffer for an eternity. The shortest prison sentence that has ever been given out was 50 years. But as you can see, there's a picture here in a little margin, right?
And I do believe there is a little surprise with that picture.
Yeah,
I remember
exactly.
giving you some
The
advice
thing about
on
it is
account.
that wherever there is prison sentences that last for this long and people are generally unhappy with the ruler, there is always going to be rebellion and people are going to start worshipping other stuff. And through here, which you're not going to be able to see, is a little switch. If I can find it again. There we go. If you can just head through and click that. And it opens a door to the left here. Which is of course a area that the emperor or god or whatever you want to call him does not know about. And this, as you will notice, is the my symbol but in yellow and turned to the side, which is basically supposed to represent the god that is not me. This is based upon like a dynasty from the Asia, where whoever rules the country is basically a god in the eyes of the people. We can just go out and we can take a little look at the behind landscape. Now this is a little area for the emperor and whoever is with him as a guest or female company to take a little drink of tea or coffee and have a look out over basically what is going to become the swamps town. To, you know, royalty always revels in looking at the pitiful masses.
Their subjects.
It sounds nicer. They're subjects indeed. But if you
It
come
sounds
down here,
nicer.
you will actually notice that you also have a view.
Is there a reason
blocks of
for the
snow?
blocks of snow down there?
That's a boat,
Or
dude.
wool or whatever.
That's supposed to look like like a sail.
Okay, it
Alright,
looks
come
more
here.
like a platform with a
Come here.
white sculpture of some kind.
Probably. But if you come
that
down
might
here,
be the
you
texture
will
pack.
notice that let's go over to it. You'll actually have the boat down here.
I can see now it's a mast.
Yeah, exactly.
Problem is, you should probably have made the mast just one more block
Yeah,
taller so you
that
could
might
actually
be.
see
But
the
I was
pole
down
from up
here
there.
when I made it and didn't really think about it. No, but there are also, of course,
Nah,
boats in this
understand.
chest, so that people can actually sail out.